Hey guys, you're probably eating supper. I just found a few new quick little tricks and tips and tricks to get that bronzy glow. Of course we have Bella, but I found a couple other things that I absolutely love that I had to show you. So, full day of work, full day of kids' activities. Got my Mrs. Doubtfire glasses on. This is Loving Tan. It's 2-hour express face tanning serum, and you need the tiniest amount, but you put this on and it gives you instant color, but then it develops as 2 hours go and then you wash it off. But I haven't found a face like tanner that I've loved, and this one is it. I've tried it for about 3 weeks and I absolutely love it. I haven't found one better. I used to kind of like the Jergens, but this is just the best. No orange, no streaks, Loving Tan, and it has hyaluronic acid in it and B5, 2-hour express face tanning serum. So I linked this. I don't get anything from it. It is expensive, but a little bit goes a long way. Like it's a 30 ml bottle, and you need a tiny, tiny, tiny amount. So I linked that. Another way, if you're like, no, I don't like this stuff, it streaks, I don't like it, it makes me orange. The other way to go about this, I love, I haven't talked about this in a while, but the Olive Rose Skin Tint, you can get matched to this, and this is skincare that does have some coverage. So it's tinted skincare. It has oleuropein, which really helps with inflammation. And then it has that hyaluronic acid, which plumps your skin and locks in moisture. So this is a great primer for your Seint. Or if you want that bronzy glow immediately, but you don't want it to like stay, this is great. You can shade up in Olive Rose and it's going to give you that immediate bronzy glow. Then you can apply your Seint over the top. So I did put the skin tint quiz in. If you want it for the bronze, just make sure you shade up a few levels. But like I usually wear a 5, and this is a 6 or 7, and it just kind of warms up my face before my Seint. So you can take the Olive Rose Skin Tint quiz and figure out where you're at. It's great skincare. So if you have redness or inflammation, this oleuropein in this really helps calm your skin, and then that hyaluronic acid is going to help plump and lock in the moisture. So I'm going to do a really, really quick hack just for fun, because it's been a while since I've done a live hack. I can't even see without my glasses. My vision is getting so bad. I don't know if you guys know this, but I wore glasses, I think, since the 2nd grade. And like when I played basketball, which everyone's like, you played basketball? I shouldn't have, but I did. And I wore like the rest specs, the band that goes around to keep them on my head. I wore that for cross country too. Yeah. So I've needed glasses my whole life. After I had all my kids, my husband's like, why don't you get LASIK? So I went and got it at the little Vance Thompson place, the big old Vance Thompson place here. And it was like a dream. I was like, oh my gosh, because I was negative 8.75 in both eyes, I think. Real bad. Like, all I could see was blobs of color. And so I got that, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is like a miracle. It's like a miracle. Especially when you're used to not seeing ever in your whole life. Like, you never ever really did see well. So it was good for about, I don't know, 3 months. And then they started to decline again. So I went back in and he said, you know, we like to wait 6 months before we do any kind of revision just to see, you know, where they settle out. So I waited 6 months and I had more regression. So I was like negative 2.5 in both eyes. So they decided to do a revision, which is basically the same thing over again. So I got LASIK twice. So basically he's like, you know, I don't know, is it lenses, are so thin, your corneas, that you could never have this done again. Like, we've done the most we possibly can for you, blind lady. So, yeah, there's no hope anymore, I know, because I've already had everything done that I possibly could. 2 rounds of LASIK, and now I have, like, thin corneas. So, like, I'm really not supposed to rub my eyes at all, and all these things. But I'm going to need full-blown glass. Like, I literally cannot drive if it is remotely dark out. And you guys know I run in the morning when it's pitch dark. Like, I'm thinking I'm going to have to bring the rest specs back for the morning runs. And I'm not even joking. Okay? So it's a problem. But it's kind of what I grew up with. So I should not be surprised. And I'm not getting any younger, you know? So what I did here, besides talk about my poor vision, which you guys, all my kids got tested by Dr. Tufty, like a vision test, like complete vision test. And they all have perfect vision. I was like, okay. Because Cody, I think, he had surgery too. So far, so good. So I did contour on the natural shadows of my face. I brightened the center of my face. And then I put my main highlight on the lower half of my face. I have my glasses lines, but you know I'm going to be putting those back on after I just told you my sob story about when it gets dark out. So, like, even when I let Tootsie out, I'm like, I can't see anything. So I'm not going to worry about these glasses lines is what I'm trying to say to you. But we put the contour in the natural shadows of our face. We brighten that center of our face and get, you know, these little eyes here to really give them some life and light and bright. And then that main highlight in the lower half of the face. And then I always like to blend light to dark. It's best to stipple. I put this stuff on last night and I slept in it. And I was worried about it. But it actually turned out okay. I did kind of have like a brown line there. But when I went to wash my face this morning, everything was fine. So I wouldn't recommend sleeping in it. But I did last night. And it does give you a nice little bronzy glow. I haven't ventured trying to like sculpt out my face with the Loving Tan. I might be too lazy for that. But it's an idea. Also, remember, you can always, if you don't like any kind of facial tanning or spray tan or any kind of that, which I don't. I hate like spray tan on my body. But this is a natural bronzy that you can put all over your face and it's skincare. So it'll give you that bronzy glow that you can wash off. You just take the skin tint quiz and I'd shade up a few to give you that bronzy glow. Because it is a dilute color because it has skincare in it with that oleuropein. So, yeah, let's put a little bit. I might use a little bit of those pressed pigments because they are hot and heavy. And if you buy 3, you get Lucky free. So I'm going to go with, let's see, this is kind of nice and subtle. Coral. I'm going to put her on my lips and my cheeks. And remember, they're pressed pigments, Lex. So there's a lot of pop and power even when you just dip your brush in once. This is Coral. She's a beautiful, just a little bit of orangey pink. I love her. And I just put my Diamonds Are Forever Seint lipstick. I love. And then I can pop a little of this Coral right over the top and get some nice color and keep that shimmer from Diamonds Are Forever. And that's still on the website too. So if you like, and I'll show it to you. It's just got sparkles in it. It's not, and it's got a ton of conditioning properties for your lips. So it works really good with these pressed pigments. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. And my daughter smashed it. But it's, oh yeah. I'm going to see if I can get a little bit. I don't think you'll be able to see it, but there's just like little tiny micro sparkles in there that gives it that iridescent and sheen. Just love it. So I put this on first, and then I put Coral over the top, and then finished with a little Diamonds Are Forever. But this is Coral on my lips and my cheeks. Quick little hack I did. I think I basically used the blend brush. This is one of my favorite brushes, especially for summertime. So if you are thinking of a brush that gives a airbrush look, but can actually do it all, the blend brush is your gal. Okay, if you have any questions, I'm here for you. I love Seint. I believe it's the best for mature women. And don't forget, you can get your Loving Tan. I have the link above or below, whatever. And if you don't like, you know, something that stays, this is a great substitute that washes off every night. Okay, let's get on with our week. Let me know if I can help you. I'm always here.